Let's, there you go. Hello. So don't you became so serious. So how you doing, my friend?
That moment I speak with my friend Enrico Castaño in Mexico.
That's really good. That's really good. So basically this show is about getting to know some of the bonsai artists and some of their knowledge. For example, you are an expert in pines and junipers, and this is because Latin America is such a large area, and there's people like me in the tropics, which have very few pines and very few conifers, but there are other people in other parts of Latin America that do have a lot of them. So what we're doing is trying to get as much knowledge on this type of thing and on your experiences on the your bonsai experience basically throughout your life. Like there's so many different type of things, you know, like from the artistic, from the different aspects. For example, in Europe right now, how do you see the changes within the community of bonsai, of the people?
Sorry, I don't understand this question. How is it different from between the community bonsai people?
Yeah, I mean, I know you for over 25 years. So bonsai in Europe, have you seen how it has changed during this last?
It was big problem during the COVID time, because it was closed the board, there was not a close contact between the friends and between the conference, bonsai exhibition, and this year was exhibition EBA Congress in Munich, in Germany, in Augsburg, and there's a lot of friends, and this is a very nice meeting. And this moment is a holiday, it's not so intensive contact between the people, and yes, it's so.
Yes, but I know, for example, you started basically, you're the father of bonsai.
No, I mean, okay. I don't start with my father. I started myself together.
No. Yes, you are the father.
Yeah.
You started bonsai a lot in Czech Republic and
Your father
in
from
many of the
bonsai.
countries.
Sorry. I said father from children. Yes, I started. Yes, this 1982, plus minus 1992, and the first time was my hobby together with my friends. And if open the board, if this communist time is out, we started travel in the Europe, and I was with the car and sleeping in the car because I have not enough money, and this was very interesting time. And after after this establishment, some bonsai club in Libokovice, and after 4 years, example, same EBA, Czech Association, Czech Bonsai Association, and after we go to EBA, 1996, 1998, sorry. And then we started go with our trees and our friends to EBA Congress in different countries on the Europe.
Yeah, so like for about 40 years, you have seen how bonsai in Europe has changed, right?
Yes. No.
Yes. So because
I explain you something more than
sure.
If I started this bonsai national CBA in Czech Republic, I have many friends in Poland. I can help to start with Polish association and Slovak association, and this is different East Europe countries. And they bring these countries to EBA, European Bonsai Association, and help to grow in the bonsai in the east part of the Europe. I make some workshops and some demonstration. And this was my job this time.
Yes, Eva is basically the counterpart of Felab in Europe. So
Yes.
it's basically the same, just in the different region. And I am asking all these things because there's a lot of people in different countries in Latin America that are kind of starting the clubs and starting to do the movement of bonsai. And you managed to create the movement in many countries, actually, and to be able to promote the bonsai art for many people. So all these people that are just beginning, they need kind of like what mistakes, what things not to do. You know, it's always good to know what to do, but it's better to know what not to do.
It's true. A big mistake I make every time. Till now, I make sometimes mistakes, some the problem. But if you have meeting with the friends, with the bonsai friends, discuss about what is bad, what is good, what is bad, and that this can development bonsai to bonsai art in Europe, in bonsai Europe countries.
Okay. So, and what things do you think about people? What could you tell them that would make them try to make things better to gather people, to be able to be more successful within the bonsai? It is difficult. I know.
Difficult to say.
Тяжкий, я вим. I'm asking this just because I mean, you have a lot of experience and you really know a lot of the people from all of Europe, and you have seen places where the bonsai has grown. For example, France currently is actually moving up, I think, right?
Yes.
A little bit.
And this is in Europe is some problems. It's different between the countries. For example, Italy, France, and Switzerland, they have good chance because it's big mountains. In Spain, for example, and the north part of Europe has not too big mountains and a different material for the start the bonsai.
Sorry, let me just cancel the sound.
No problem.
Sorry. Everything
Say
fine.
again.
Pardon me?
Okay. Say again.
No, that's fine. I mean, I was asking this because, first of all, to start something, I know maybe there are so many different subjects of interesting subjects that you know. For example, you bring trees from Korea, from Japan, from different parts, and I know in Latin America there's a lot of people interested in trying to get all these things, but they have no clue as to who to contact, how are the process, what does it involve, is it easy, it's difficult, all this type of things. So you have a lot of experience in this as well, not only as a bonsai artist, but also as a bonsai professional that have done all the different type of things that bonsai artists can do.
It is two things. I bring trees from Japan and Korea to Europe, but this is my job for business. And the second thing is art. I make myself trees, myself from started from Yamadori, good material, and grow 30 years. And this is my collection. And the trees which I bring from Japan and Korea, this is for me like goods for business. Understand?
I know. I understand. These are different parts. Different parts. For bonsai professional, because bonsai professional can do like the demos, the collection, and also the business. But it's good to be able to have all different type of views, and you manage to do all of them. So that's why I was asking, because when to be able to import, you have to have the contacts, but also it's a matter of financial or to be able to get. I remember you telling me that you had some of the trees in Japan, but they have to wait for like 1 or 2 years there before they can actually be imported. These type of things.
Yeah, it's a this business in Korea and Japan give me chance have the trees in the different countries, East Korea or Japan. It is for me for help to me for my art. If I have seen very old trees in Japanese old bonsai and Korea very nice. Korea have a different style. In Japan and Korea have a different style of the shapings of the bonsai. And I can use this whole experience together with my job, my work. This is
Yes. Actually, I think Korea has very good material for export, and it has very good material for shows and for everything. I think I've seen recently in some of the ads in the BCI magazine and things like this that Korea is trying to promote more the bonsai recently.
Yes, it's a pity is because it's from Korea it's not possible bring to Europe. Pinus densiflora. It is beautiful trees in Korea, and this is not possible bring to Europe. In Japanese, white pine is no problem, but in Korea it's not possible bring this. Beautiful because Korea has many Amadoris, beautiful trees in this red pine, and there is no possible bring to Europe.
But from Japan you can.
Japan, but not red pine, only white pine, only parviflora.
Only parviflora, yes. Densiflora is the problem, right?
Densiflora is probably prohibited.
Yes. I can imagine. Yeah. So I ask this because a few of the members of the audience they love obviously the black pine. The red pine, like the Densiflora, is not so well known in Latin America probably. And white pine it's difficult because of the weather constrictions, right? But black pines, I think I've seen the black pines, especially the shocking black pines from Korea. I think they're wonderful material. So it would be really nice to be able to get some of these contacts and things like this. I hope actually Kim managed to come maybe next year with you over here.
Thank you very much. I hope too.
Yes, I already contacted him, so he's kind of excited about it.
This year was pity because you cannot go together with me this exhibition this year.
I know. It's exactly the same time that I have another congress that I'm organizing here from my.
Of course, I understand. Yeah. Pity, but understand.
It's a really pity because I wanted to go to Korea, but well, next time. Now, moving on to trees, what type of species do you really like to work with?
I like very much Pinus because I started with Pinus. I collected this Pinus uncinata. This is grow in the mountains between the border between Czech and Germany. It's like very much water place. And I started to make some Yamadori there, and this was my first Yamadori trees. Until now, I have many trees which I started collected, and this was my training trees. This is now my the best in my collection. And this Pinus is domestic. It's easy to grow to here. This is important trees. Import trees is a little difficult because it's different climate in Korea, Japan, in the different countries. Or same little problem because, for example, from Italy, and this is more hot like in Middle Europe. Yeah? This is the same little problem. But this is domestic trees in Czech Republic grow well. And the bonsai, Pinus from Bonsái uncinata, this is this is like the Pinus mugo. This is one family. Good
I know. They belong to kind of the same. Actually, sometimes it's difficult to distinguish between mugo and uncinata, especially because mugo also has different varieties, right?
Yeah, Google is from mountains and the dry area. This is like water place, but it's grow very easy. Grow new buds
Mhm.
if you cut in the Silvestris Penus Silvestris is very easy, and then not to grow too easy. Make new buds and go to program is green. Make back to trunk. It's easy. Is the Cuncinata is more easy than, for example, the Pinus Silvestris.
Interesting. So Uncinata is because I like Uncinata. I mean, I like your trees because they have very short needles. So you can make a very nice display. Remember, like this multi-trunk pine that you had, it was really like a very nice forest, very delicate and beautiful. Obviously, it takes time. Probably over time is when it gets reducing on the needles. Or how do you manage to actually reduce the needles so much?
This is very easy. It is after 30 years, before make shorter needles. And you have many branches. If you have many branches, you don't need long branches, long needles. Sorry. And after I don't cutting the needles. I only cutting the small branches and make compact.
Mhm.
And if you grow a long time in the pots, and make short needles.
Yes, I've seen this happen to many trees when cultivated for a long period of time, they get to get used to this environment of either the pot or the slab, and then the growth is smaller, and the needles or the leaves are become smaller, right?
Yes, right.
Yeah. And what other species? Because I remember mothering is larix. Larix, you had a really wonderful piece of a larix there for many years. I think it's also kind of an interesting species, isn't it?
Yes, Larix is more very interesting species because it's native trees, but look like deciduous trees because it's natives in the winter time fall down and grow more quickly than, for example, pinus. You grow 2, 3 times during the season, and you bend this nice trees more quickly than, for example, is the pinus. And this is one thing. Second thing is changes during the 1 years, during the color, during the nidus and the green and yellow in the winter, autumn, and winter is nothing. This is good to silhouette. I think this is I like very much. Yes.
Yes, I mean, I think larix has this advantage of being a conifer, but at the same time being a deciduous, so you can actually see the changes in colors. What recommendations would you give for the cultivation of larix?
This is if the people want to start with bonsai, this larix is very good species for the growing easy and cutting and grow well, grow strong. You can just finish it shapes very easy.
So have you done it from cuttings?
Sorry?
Have you done it from cuttings? Cuttings?
No.
No,
I try one time, but this is maybe not possible. I think.
Yeah, I have never tried, so I don't know. And here in tropical weather, it's impossible to grow larix. But
I one time I try maybe 20 pieces of cutting, but don't grow. There's no way. And if you want started with young trees you can buy from nursery. This is good material for the people who want started with the bonsai or collected in the nature, of course.
yes,
Is it not to go easy collected if you find a good place? You get easy collected.
so because, for example, like junipers sometimes they have special ways to collect. Tropical trees are some tropical trees are very easy to collect. Some are not, but in this case, in larix, what would be the recommendations for collecting, and also moving along as well, because a lot more people are interested like in junipers, and I know you have done some collecting on junipers. What recommendations would you give for collecting the junipers with regard to the root mass and things like this?
I prefer collected in springs. All
Spring.
trees in springs. Before this, if you started in little, and the first in little started is good time, because the trees all trees is working from roots to the apex, and they grow. If you bring to home and make some good service for the trees, and this is the best solution this for me. And the pinus is possible good in autumn, but sometimes this is nice trees and it's not the best time, but you need to collect that, you can try, you can do. Because you
Okay.
never chance return back to this place, for example.
But what about the root mass? Because like in junipers, the junipers they like to maintain some amount of the original soil and original root mass, at least for some of the junipers over here. I don't know whether like because you have very nice junipers in Europe, but the collecting from them, I don't know how it's done.
I collected some Juniper sabina
Uh-huh.
in mountain, but not. This was in Italy, and after bring to home, the special soil is some sand, lava, penza, games. This is special, and for me is bring the big place soil with the roots, and bring to home and put a big container, and make the best little shadows and watering through the ground, and this is my style.
Yeah, because I remember one of the sabinas that you collected that was worked by Charles Seronio. Remember Charles in Lithuania?
Mhm.
Remember the event in Lithuania? Charles worked one of your sabinas, and it was a beautiful Kifu size sabina that Charles worked with. That you collected like 2 years before or so.
Yes, I collected. This was collected in, I think, Italy too. This
Yes,
small one. This is a Kifu size.
Kifu size, really beautiful, very nice,
Mhm.
nice movement and things. Actually, for junipers, because you also work at different type of junipers. When do you recommend like repotting them?
The same spring.
Spring.
For spring, yeah. Spring in the April, start April is the best. Start May, April.
Yes, for them to have the whole year.
Because my country is different, like in Mexico, for example.
I know. For me in particular, would be more like June, July.
Yeah,
Because spring here is like winter. Is too hot, too dry. There's no water. Everything is
total
everything.
different climate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But it's good to know like what's the trigger that tells you that it's a good time to repot, for example, like the new growth coming out of things like this, right?
Yes, right.
Yeah, this is. And also maples, because you also have a lot of experience with different type of maples, from imports and just from working on different collections. What type of how do you handle them? When do you repot? When do you prune, things like this?
No, pruning is in winter time, and before short time before the spring, this are the leaves, and reporting same in spring, and after grow the started grow this new branches very soft. You can pinch it.
Yes.
Understand? This is one way. If you need bit more, with a bigger crown, you can start wide and after cutting.
Yes, because I know I'm extracting a lot of knowledge from you, trying to get all these different subjects. But it's because a lot of people, for some reason, the first species that they want to try is like maples and junipers, right? Because that's what they see from magazines, that's what they see from the internet. Maples because of all different colors that they have the leaves, and junipers, you know, because you have more freedom and they just look really nice because of this tiny polish. And because you really work with a lot of them, that's why I'm asking so much about all this type of the species.
The maples and they need much more water than junipers because in the winter, summertime is protected because it is too strong sunshine and burn these leaves, and this is not too dangerous but not too nice for the trees. Yes, and then juniper is not, but I like juniper same and half sandals and not in the summertime. During the autumn and during the spring, it's of course on the place of some place, but summertime is better protect for the sun.
Yes, there's also I remembered like that there's some fungus for the junipers, I think, right? How do you treat this?
It is I'm lucky. I have not this big problem, but if you have in the branch, you must cutting and put in the fire because it's not. This is I think it's not possible. Not possible. How to say?
To save to
save. Sorry,
to kill.
To save this, if it's a very old trees and the some only on the one branches is it possible cut out and use this you know gin liquid.
Yes.
Gin liquid springs with the gin liquid or the something for the fungus some spray. But it's more better if it's not nothing.
Of course. But there's always a problem. And I think there's a problem between this fungus and prunus, right?
No. Pyrus. Pyrus and juniper. This is the Pyrus rose on the together. This is important.
Yeah. Pears are kind of, there's kind of a cycle, life cycle there, right? Yes. So when are you traveling next? You're going to Korea, which I'm not.
Yeah,
that's sad to say.
I will be crying. Yes, I there and after I return, I will go to Lithuania again.
Okay.
Maybe November. And before Korea, I have some 3 days and workshops in Germany.
Okay.
And, this and it will be, I think, this autumn season finish it and prepare my trees for the winter time. And winter I can make some shapes in my greenhouse. And this is good time for very quiet and make some shapes and this, for example, spinels. This is no problem. And wait for spring.
Yes.
And enjoy for the spring and yeah. We will have some Czech National Congress will be in end of the April.
Okay.
In Olomouc
all right.
City.
I will be there.
Prima. You are welcome, of course.
I will be there because I will be there from January to June.
24 to 26, I think.
Great. I still will not try the cheese.
We go together there. No cheese.
No cheese. Olomouc cheese next day.
It's very delicious. I like very much. But don't smell well.
Yes, I don't believe you. my nose tells me not to believe.
But you must make this one.
Well, that's good to know. Yes, I will be there for 6 months. So
Yeah, 6 months in Czech
in Czech,
will be
yes.
perfect. Huh? We can, I think, Kestut is thinking about some make EBA Congress in Lithuania again.
Okay, that's
But
good.
at this moment is not date is not this is
Not
not
that necessary. Yeah.
this is not this is in progress processes now. But maybe.
Yes, I have to invite him also to do an interview with him to see about his.
And one thing more, in Botanical Garden Praha, make some in June again the bonsai exhibition.
Yes.
And 2 weekends, and the one last weekend will be Triennale in Praha. We organize the Triennale in the together Poland and Germany and Czech.
Yeah.
Will be a weekend in the this is together with this bonsai exhibition, Botanical Garden. 1 weekend will be Triennale.
Interesting.
We will be there same. This will be time we will be in Czech.
Yes. That's nice. Actually, it's a good place to do the Triennale there because it's a large place and everything is set, right?
This is good thing. This will be new pavilion because the Botanical Garden makes some new pavilion, and it will be for this exhibition.
Yeah, I noticed that
before was not placed enough, but now it will be new. It will be okay for this one.
Yeah, I noticed the last time I was in the Botanical Garden there, they were constructing something new. They changed the entrance. They were changing the entrance and everything.
That we promise. I hope we'll be finished. This is question.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. So that would be interesting. Yeah. Actually, what about the trophies? The trophy is gonna be taking place in Belgium.
Trophy. People from Belgium say will be in end of February.
Yeah.
You will be in Europe at this moment? You will be in Czech Republic?
I will be in Czech Republic, yes. I will be in Czech Republic.
Okay, if you want, we can go together.
Let me see, probably. I have to go to the States as well at some point. I don't know when. I have to check the schedule, but yes, I have never managed to make it to the trophy. I remember when Mark was doing it, and he invited me, but usually it's difficult time for me.
Difficult, but the exhibition is excellent.
Yes, the exhibition is excellent. So this time, I hope I can actually make it.
But Simon Kim will go together.
All right, that would be great. That would be
strong group.
That would be a good group. I have to bring lots of chili pepper.
Prima.
He reminded me about the chili pepper.
Very much, Simon, like very much me too.
Yes, that's good. So I mean, basically, this whole interview is for people to get to know some of the artists, some of the knowledge. Some people like Salvatore talk about more about Pinus sylvestris, for example. I want to show the videos from your garden so people actually know about your garden. So I will show them in a little moment. A little moment is so if people get to have more questions, I will ask them to you, and then maybe I can reply them at a later time. But this is kind of like the first interaction, and for people for Latin America, because Latin America is such a large area.
Yes, of course, it's huge.
And you've been to Brazil, and you have seen some of the work there. You have come here to Mexico, but there's a lot of different people from Argentina, Chile, Ecuador, Costa Rica, etc. That has a huge diversity. So to be able to help them to get more knowledge from different types, I need people from different different parts of the world that they can actually deal with species that they're used to, because for pines and junipers, I have a few, but I'm not really kind of an expert on them. So it's better to get information from people like you that have been working with them for a long time.
Yes, my problem is my English is very poor. I can say something, but I cannot say in English words. It's a little problem. I hope that you understand me. You know me well. I see.
Yes, your English is fine, and don't worry, we'll get a translator because a lot of people do not speak English, so it will come with letters anyway. It will be translated,
Perfect.
so so they will understand you perfectly well.
Thank you very much.
I will not be able to get some actor to be able to change your voice, no?
That's good.
That would be good, but no. But the technology does allow
Right.
to be able to do this
It's title down there.
titles. Yes, exactly.
It's I think my feeling is I'm not too very good drawer. I think I'm more better for the artist. This is myself opinion. I'm not really good. No. I'm good drawer, but not the best drawer. I think if I need some help, I call to my people, friends from Poland, to help me to reporting. This is we discuss together.
Mhm.
But I hope it's okay for you. It's my speech.
Yes. I mean, and I think your trees and obviously there's people that cultivate like Carlos Trabuja. He grows 450,000 trees a year, right? For bonsai. That's a
No, I know.
huge. That's a
I
huge.
know Carlos. Yeah. I know him.
So there's people that cultivate a lot, but I know you're really a great artist. I really enjoyed your work, and also you have access to some very interesting pottery. I noticed some of the pottery
Okay.
from Czech Republic has become more popular recently, especially in the US, right?
Yes. We have good. Not only Klika, this is some Lubo Skoda, this is Denmark small pots, and Tom Benda, and this is very good
Yes.
ceramic artist.
Yes, Tom has introduced these different styles, which is nice. Klika and Krotkova, they do very nice, kind of more traditional pots, but really beautiful, very well done. So Isabelia has also some interesting pots. So that's one of the good advantages that I think part of the things that distinguish from a country is also has to do not so much with the trees, but also with the pottery, because the pottery can actually gives you, that's from this region, and there's some marks. So being able as an artist to be able to put a very nice tree together with a good pot, that's kind of like what makes it really good bonsai, I think.
I very close cooperate with Klika and Gurakova. If I have trees, I think it's nice shapes. I discuss with Milan, and Milan makes special pot for special trees. It's not too easy. I have in my shop is many pots, but if I need for one tree, I cannot find it. I must make special tree for the special tree, special pots. And Milan has very nice eyes and make very good pots, and we cooperate together for more than 30 years, I think.
Yeah, that's
you
I
know
think
my trees and my combination pots and trees, and I think it's very good.
I think that's something that has to be evolved here in Latin America. This collaboration between the artist, the view of the artist as to how it would be with the potters to be able to create a unique piece, and that's what basically I think is something that has to improve. Because at the beginning we just buy pots whenever we can, and then try to fit the trees. But eventually we need to have these pots designed for the trees, right?
Yeah. It was funny because if started bonsai in Czech Republic, it starts some ceramic people but have no experience with bonsai pots, really pots for the bonsai, and make some different shapes and different size. But now it's slowly go to traditional size, the traditional color, traditional this design. because it's through Japan and through East to Korea, China. This is very long history how to do. But sometimes with some rustic bonsai. This is a special bonsai, not really classic. Some different shapes. I like to. This is so.
Yeah, yes, actually, because that distinguishes two movements. One, the classical bonsai like Japanese bonsai, that is kind of a bit heavier on the health of the tree, like big mass of green for everything and everything very precise, and some kind of a newer, more naturalistic type of bonsai, right, which are a bit more sparse. Like Kobayashi has started more this kind of naturalistic part, just like our German friend.
Waterfall, waterfall. They make some really trees, realistic trees, like trees in the nature. It is not really because many people make some bonsai like Japanese bonsai, but we must find for the sample in nature. We must checking in nature and looking how to grow, for example, fagus, how to grow this pinus in this area in here in Czech Republic or Europe. It is different, little different growing like in the east, for example. Yes, we must find this sample in nature. This is my way.
Yes, exactly. I mean that's kind of a they're all proper, they're all good, but they're two different views as to how to deal with them from the artistic point of view.
But this is one thing. Second thing is this must be artist freedom.
Yes.
To make shapes. This is not copy, natural copy, but for inspiration, but artist freedom. This is important for me.
Yes, obviously, because this is what makes it unique. That's what would make a piece from Vaclav Novak, and because it's unique because of the experience and knowledge and view that you put to be able to create one piece. It comes from your history, from your understanding. So every artist has different history, different things. So I think this artistic freedom is what people put from their own experiences, right?
Yes. Every artist, bonsai artist, has some handshake.
Yes.
And you can find this is look the trees. This is Salvatore, for example. This is from Salvatore.
Yes.
But this is not 100%. But you can some feel different. Feels different between this. Yeah, I think so. Like for example, Vaclav Novak too.
Yes, you can tell, you can see it more or less like, this is from this person. Yes, and that's good because that makes it unique and makes it more personal, I think.
Yeah. Because we bonsai artists, you and me and the other friends, bring something for us to the trees, and then like and pieces for us get through the trees too, and we give to chance to people looking for our personality and the trees personality. I think. I hope you understand what I want to say.
Yes, I understand quite well. Yeah, well, I mean, I think for now this would be a good video for people. If you can just send me also the videos for your garden, so I can show them right now. So I can, when I play this, that would be great. Let me just hold on. Let me wait. Okay.